Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, OOMA Incorporated just filed an 8K detailing their fiscal first quarter 2027 results, and I'm seeing a few things that are pretty interesting. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The market seems to be reacting positively to these earnings. But let's dig into the actual numbers to see why. This form, an 8K, is basically a way for public companies to announce big news that investors need to know about right away. In this case, OOMA Incorporated is reporting their financial results for the first quarter, which ended on the 30th of April 2026. It is worth noting that alongside this filing, news outlets like investing.com are reporting that Freedom Broker has raised their price target for OOMA Incorporated to $20. This often happens when companies announce good earnings, and it signals that at least some analysts are feeling optimistic about the company's future. The main point of this filing is to share OOMA Incorporated's performance with investors. They issued a press release on May 26, 2026, which is included as part of this report. This press release contains the details of their financial results for the quarter. Looking at the securities registered and traded for OOMA Incorporated, we see their common stock is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the trading symbol OOMA. This is important because it tells us where investors can buy and sell shares of the company and provides a benchmark for their stock performance. The filing specifically highlights Exhibit 99.1, which is the press release itself. This is where all the juicy financial details and management commentary are found. It is essentially the company's official word on how they performed in the recent period. They also included Exhibit 104, which is an interactive data file formatted in a way that computers can easily read and process, making the information accessible for analysis. Signing off on this report is Shig Hamamatsu, the Chief Financial Officer of OOMA Incorporated. This signifies that the company's financial leadership has reviewed and stands by the information presented in this filing. Let's dive into what those financial results might look like. While this filing points to a press release for the details, the context from recent news headlines gives us a good idea of the sentiment. Headlines like "Why OOMA stock is soaring today" and "Freedom Broker raises OOMA stock price target to $20 on strong Q1" strongly suggest that OOMA Incorporated has delivered a positive financial performance for the first quarter of fiscal year 2027. Typically, when a stock price is soaring and analysts are raising price targets, it means the company has met or exceeded expectations for revenue, profit, or growth. This usually comes from strong sales, effective cost management, or positive future outlook signaled by management. Given the reported surge and positive analyst reaction, we can infer that OOMA Incorporated likely reported robust revenue growth, potentially indicating increased demand for their products or services. Furthermore, a strong Q1 often implies that the company is managing its expenses well, leading to healthy profit margins. The fact that their stock is performing well suggests that investors are confident in the company's ability to continue this momentum. Companies like OOMA Incorporated operate in the technology sector, specifically software applications, and their market cap of $485 million places them in the mid-cap range. A P/E ratio of 53.5 suggests that investors are willing to pay a premium for their earnings, likely due to anticipated future growth. With 1,420 employees, it is a reasonably sized company. The mention of fiscal first quarter 2027 financial results is key. This means they are reporting on the period from the 1st of February 2026 to the 30th of April 2026. For a company in the software application space, consistent customer acquisition and retention are paramount. Positive quarterly results often stem from new customer wins, increased usage by existing customers, or successful new product rollouts. The fact that they are releasing this report and it is being accompanied by positive market reactions implies that whatever these numbers are, they are likely better than what the market was expecting, considering the positive market reaction and analyst upgrades. OOMA Incorporated likely demonstrated strong execution in their business operations during the first quarter. This could translate to exceeding their own internal forecasts and surpassing Wall Street's expectations. The soaring stock headline is a direct indicator of investor confidence, which is often fueled by impressive financial metrics. We'll need to check the actual press release, which is referenced in the filing, for the exact figures, but the overall trend appears to be very encouraging for OOMA Incorporated and its shareholders. What I am actually looking for is consistent, strong execution and growth in their core business, as this will ultimately determine their long-term success. The analyst upgrades and stock surge are good early indicators. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more insights, and join our Discord for discussions.